What's up, Pinky Gang? It's your boy Zach back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the best rare builds at each position, so point guard, shooting guard, small forward, etc, on NBA 2K21 next gen. Now all these builds are actually pretty good. If you guys want some like actually super rare builds, I post those on my videos on my channel already, so you guys know some of the rare builds like my point center. It's a garbage build, but it's rare, so we get the name. But these are actually some very good comp builds, and in the right hands you can dominate other comp builds like the 6-7 demigods. Yeah, builds like that, those are basically the only build you see in the park, rec, whatever. If you're just looking for a certain position like point guard or shooting guard, I have timestamps on this video, so just go in the description and click on one. If you end up enjoying this video, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe, but if not, I can't control you, so there's no need to. We are on the road to 2.2k subscribers, and I post build videos on current gen 20. I do gameplay videos. But with all that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so this build right here, obviously we're going to start with a point guard. This build gets contact dunks. Obviously every build gets contact dunks in this game. A 99 3-pointer and a 99 perimeter defense at 99 overall. The badge count, I'll put it on screen right here. 19 finishing, 10 shooting, 15 playmaking, and 7 defensive badges. Now that is a lot of badges if you're making a build like this. Most point guard builds in the game do not get this many badges, so I'm very excited to show you guys this. And plus you get a rare name, a name that you don't see on point guards very often. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So position, obviously you want to go point guard, handed, doesn't matter. I just prefer my players left-handed, and as you guys can see on screen, my player looks like Jokic. Don't ask, I was in a dignified video, and if you guys want to get some Jokic gameplay on my 7-foot shot creator build, just let me know. But yeah, jersey number also doesn't matter. Let's go 60, why not? For our height, we're gonna go 6'6" on this build. We're gonna drop the weight all the way down to 180 pounds, which is minimum, and we're gonna put our wingspan up to 6'9". Whatever body shape you want, you can go with. If we take a look at the right, man, this looks like a lot of stats we can have very high on this build. I'm gonna just go with build though. For our body shape, just so we look a little bit bigger and we don't look like we're super scrawny minimum weight, but by all means, if you want to, you can go slight. For our finishing, we're gonna get our close shot to an 85. We're gonna max at our driving layup and our driving dunk, and we're gonna put 1 on our post control, so this gets us right at 19 finishing badges, which is a lot. Look at all those Hall of Fames, no golds around here. We get hella badges on this build. It's gonna look very good. We're gonna max out our midi and our 3-pointer. Now you only get 10 shooting badges, but you have a 99 mid-range and a 99 3-pointer at 99, so you're gonna be hitting regardless. You don't need a ton of badges to shoot in this game, so you definitely can get the essential ones like Hall of Fame deep threes, Hall of Fame hot zone, and then you can probably throw on like silver hot shot, silver blinders, something like that. But for our playmaking, we're gonna get our passing accuracy to a 92. This is a very hefty attribute. Most builds don't have a very high passing accuracy, but Hall of Fame bullet passer is a very good badge in this game, and if you're gonna be a point guard, it's definitely essential. Now one thing that you guys might not like a ton about this build is we're only gonna get our ball handle at an 80, so we do unlock our tier 2 dribble moves, the pro dribble moves, at an 80 ball control, but we might not be able to momentum off rip, but we have to do this to be able to have as much defense as we'd like. Same with our speed with ball, it's not gonna be as fast as you would like, but we're gonna get this at a 79 here, so this gets us right at 15. Same thing with the speed with ball, we're only gonna get this at a 79 rating right here. Not too fast, but we do get right at 15 playmaking badges. Now for our interior defense, we're gonna max this out, and our perimeter defense, we're gonna max this out. We're not gonna touch our steal, it just takes way too many points to get that up, and we're gonna get our block at a 64. The reason we go 64 because we do unlock rim protector, so maybe we can go Hall of Fame clamps, gold rim protector, maybe gold pick dodger, stuff like that. For our physicals, we're gonna max out our speed and our acceleration, and we're gonna get the rest of our stamina, and we're gonna get this at a 75, and as you can see, 19 10 15 7. We already went over the badge count in the intro, but this build is looking very nice. And so yeah, let's get straight into it. The takeovers is personal preference. I'm gonna just go with ankle breaking shots and finishing moves just because why not. And as you can see, we have built a facilitating 3-level 2-way. Now I have seen this build name before, but I've only seen it on centers and the occasional small forward build, and I've not seen this on any point guards at all ever, bro. This is just unheard of to see this build. But now we're gonna get on to the shooting guard position. All right, so now we got the shooting guard. This build has max physicals, contact dunks, can guard the 1 through 5. It's a knockdown spot up shooter as well, and this build gets 20 finishing, 11 shooting, no playmaking unfortunately, but it's basically like a spot up lockdown slasher type of build. Everything but playmaking you have on this build. It's a little bit taller too, and so this is a very good rec and PROAM build. Maybe not great for the park unless you're running threes. This is definitely not a twos build unless you're gonna strictly sit corner and playing with someone who ISOs. But with all that being said, let's get straight into the build. So we're gonna go shooting guard, obviously handedness whatever, jersey number whatever. for our height, like I said, we're gonna go pretty tall. We're gonna go 6'9". We're gonna drop the weight all the way down, and we're gonna max out our wingspan. Just because we're going skinny, we're just gonna go all in, right? Go compact in the body shape. You don't have to though, it doesn't change anything. So for our close shot, we're gonna get this at a 50. We're gonna get our driving layup at a 83, and we're gonna get our driving dunk at an 83 as well. You cannot change these any higher. You can go lower if you'd like, but you cannot go higher than an 83 on your driving dunk and driving layup unless you tweak some stuff super majorly. If you want to get the build name, now the build name is pretty interesting, but you guys will see that when I'm done with it. Maybe you can skip if you'd like, but I advise you not to skip. Just watch it through, just sit it out. You can see all the attributes and what I have to say about them. We're gonna max out our standing dunk and our post control, so this gets us right at a nice 20 badges, and we can work in the post a little bit if you need us to. So yeah, we're gonna get our mid-range to a 79. You can't go higher. Some builds you can get away with an 82 and it doesn't change the name, but you have to go 79 in this build. I think you get like a 3-level score, I believe. We're gonna max out our 3-pointer, and we're gonna get our free throw very high. So if you're running rec with this build, PROAM, whatever, you're not gonna miss in the free throw line. And we do get 11 shooting badges, which is definitely enough if you're just gonna spot up, throw on that gold catch and shoot, maybe gold hot zone hunter, gold deep threes, and then maybe silver green machine, silver blinders, silver hot shot. You guys know the idea, what you would run with. No playmaking, like I said. We're gonna get our interior defense maxed. We're gonna get our perimeter defense at a 79. So at 96 overall, we do unlock clamps. Unfortunately, we cannot get this to an 80 or it changes the name. Same with the steer. We're gonna get this at a 79. We can't go any higher, but we do get to max out our block on the build, and that is a nice feature of this build. It kind of goes with the name, just hint, you know. We're gonna get our offensive rebound to an 80, and we're getting our defensive rebound to a 79. Again, you cannot go higher than this. I think you might be able to have your defensive rebound in an 80, but I'm not 100% sure. You guys can test that if you guys want. But for our physicals, we're gonna max out our speed, our acceleration, our strength, our vertical, and we're gonna put the rest on our stamina. So we get a 93, not completely max, but a 93 stamina plus 4 at a 97 when you're at 99 overall, bro. That is enough stamina. You don't even really need that much stamina in the game, but we can't put it on many other things. If you want, maybe you could drop this to a 60, put this on your ball handle or speed with ball. I believe you get the same name, but you don't get any badges. There's no real point to having it, so I just don't advise it. Just go all in on the stamina. And for our takeovers, we get a lot of good takeovers. We get all the slashing ones, the rim protecting ones, and the glass cleaning with the post scoring takeovers as well. And keep in mind, this is a shooting guard build. I don't see many shooting guard builds regardless, and damn, I have never seen a post score shooting guard build in my entire life. So I'm gonna just go post shot daggers and then probably box out wall. It's just something unique. You don't have to do it. And as you can see, we have built a shot blocking wing. Now, typically when you see a shot blocking wing, which you don't see very often regardless, but you see it at the 3, at the small forward position. But this build is at the 2. A very interesting build. Let's get on to the small forward. Now, this small forward build is an ISO demigod. That might give you guys a hint of what this build is. It does get contact dunks, great shooting, has really well balanced defense, and really good playmaking, obviously, because y'all will know when you see the build name why it's obvious. The badge count on this build is 7 finishing, 10 shooting, 26 playmaking, and 9 defensive badges. So let's get straight into it. Obviously, small forward, handing is whatever, lefty, I like it. We'll go jersey number 90 this time. Why not? For the height, we are going to go 6'7". The weight, we're gonna drop this all the way down, and we're gonna get our wingspan maxed. Now, like I said on the other build, we're gonna go for the glitchy look. We're gonna go compact. All these ISO heads with max wingspan love to look glitchy in the park, so that's what we're gonna go with. Skinny Jokic looks very weird though, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna get our driving layup to an 83. So we do unlock Hall of Fame Heat Seeker, which is very nice. We do get a 90 driving dunk, so we unlock all of those dunk packages and contact dunk packages that you need. And to get some more finishing badges, you can't put it on standing dunk or close shot, I believe. So we're gonna put this on our post control and get this to a 66, so we can finish through contact, get some more badges. And if you want to work in the post, I mean, I guess you could do that, but you're skinny as a twig, so it'd be kind of interesting to see. Maybe you could do some weird stuff in the post, but I don't advise it. For our mid-range, we're gonna get this to an 82 along with our 3-pointer. Now, I was saying this earlier in the other build. This is one of those builds that you can get it to an 82. You don't have to go 79 to keep the name. And for our free throw, we're gonna get this at a 69, which is a very nice number. And we do get right at 10 shooting badges. For our playmaking, we're going to max out all of this right here. Pass accuracy, ball handle, and our speed with ball to get us right at 26, which is a lot of badges. For our defense, this is a very well balanced type of defense build. It kind of gives me like the 2K20 vibes, or like maybe the preset build vibes, maybe a 19, like where you didn't have your own attributes to spend. It's just kind of really well balanced to keep the name. So we do max out our interior defense. We're gonna get this right in the 80 for our perimeter defense. For our steal, we're gonna get this at a 69, so we do unlock pickpocket. For our block, we're gonna get this right at a 74, so we do unlock intimidator. Many builds like this do not unlock intimidator, and I think it's a very, very crucial badge. For our defensive rebound, we're gonna get this at a 79, and we're gonna go +1 in our offensive rebound to get us right at 9 defensive and rebounding badges. Now for our physicals, we're gonna max out our speed, our acceleration. We're not gonna touch our vertical. We're gonna go max out our stamina, and yeah, this is the build. Looking very, very nice, if I do say so myself. 7, 10, 26, and 9, a nice looking badge count if you ask me. Now, I'm personally going to go with ankle breaking shots. We're a very heavy playmaker build, and I'm probably going to go with team ratings boost as well. But if you want to pick something else, maybe you want to be a spot up shooter, hey, by all means, go with that. But as you can see, we have built the point forward. Now you guys probably understand what I was talking about. And so yeah, let's get straight into the power forward build. So now we are on the power forward build. This build gets a 99 driving dunk and a 99 standing dunk at 99 overall. It can also shoot, it can dribble a little bit, has great defense and rebounding. And so yeah, obviously you want to go power forward position. Handness doesn't matter, jersey number doesn't matter. This build gets 22 finishing, which is a lot, 11 shooting, 12 playmaking, and 19 defensive badges. Now this is a very, very good rep build. If you're trying to catch lobs and get some good passes, you're trying to space the floor, do a little bit of everything and also get that rep, this is the build for you. And you might have a cool name. I've only seen one of these builds ever. I've heard of this build maybe like once or twice, but I've only seen it in a rec lobby one time. I didn't even play against him. I just loaded in. I said, whoa, this build is cool. So we're going to continue here. And for our height, we're going to go 6'9". So we do unlock all the good jump shots that you need on this build. For the weight, we're going to go 225 pounds. I cannot get the build name when I went minimum weight, but so that's why I went right here. And for our wingspan, we're going to put it up a little bit, get this to 7'5". We're not going to go max, but 7'5" is a nice little area. Body shape, I want to go built just because I kind of look like looking bigger on my center build. I don't want to look super glitchy. I mean, if you do, you do you, man. You can do that. It's your build. So for our finishing, we're gonna max out our driving layup, our driving dunk, and our standing dunk. We're gonna get our post control right at a 36 to get us right at 22 finishing badges, which is a lot. For our shooting, we're gonna get our mid-range right at an 82. Like I'm saying, you gotta keep it to get the build name. I think you get some mid-range type of build if you were to get this to an 83, maybe a slashing shot creator, something like that. I didn't really check it, but I'm just guessing right now. For our three-pointer, we're gonna get this at an 81, and our free throw, not terrible. We're gonna get this at a 59. We do unlock 11 badges for shooting. Now for our playmaking, we're gonna get this at a 78 right here. This gets us a lot of badges right here if we max out our ball handle and our speed with ball. A lot of center builds do not have that much playmaking, so this is gonna help your build stand out. Like I said, you can throw those lobs and you can catch those lobs. Very good rep build. Now for our defense, we're gonna get our interior defense to a 78. We're gonna get our perimeter defense maxed, and we're gonna get our steal to a 71. This build can guard everybody if you really need to. We're gonna max out our block at a 95. We're gonna get our defensive rebound at an 89. Can't go any higher than this. And for our offensive rebound, we're gonna get this right at a 70. If you change this build around on the defensive and offensive rebounding side, you're gonna get a paint beast. So do not do that unless you wanna make a paint beast and be a basic center that literally everybody has. For our speed, we're gonna max this out. For our excel, we're gonna max this out. We're gonna max out our strength. We're gonna put the rest on our stamina to get us right at 61. So if you guys want to back telling people in the post, we do unlock Hall of Fame drop stepper at this 83 strength, just so you guys know. And so as you can see, the badge count, 22 finishing, 11 shooting, 12 playmaking, and 19 defensive badges on a rare build name. Not much more you can ask for. I'm gonna go with probably finishing moves, and let's say limitless range, because why not? Why not pull from deep on a weird build? As you can see, we have built a skilled interior force. I've barely seen this build at all, and so yeah, This is the power forward. Let's head straight on to the center build next. Now, last but not least, we are finally on to the center position. This center build is a great post scorer, a knockdown shooter, has Jokic level playmaking, so at the top of the top. He is also a very great rebounder as well. Overall, this is a nice, well-rounded center build with 19 finishing, a 16 shooting, 11 playmaking, and 15 defensive badges. And so, yeah, obviously you want to go center position. Handedness does not matter. 52, big 52s in the chat. We're gonna go 7 foot, 219 on the weight. We're gonna go 7'6" on the wingspan. I want to go bigger on the body shape just so we don't look like an absolute twig, because we are low weight, but we want to be quick on this build if we're gonna be a 7-footer. Now, if you're thinking about making this build and running the 2s, you could be a toxic post scorer, but you're not gonna have clamps on this build because you are a 7-footer. So keep that in mind. This build is probably better for the 1v1 court, good for 3s, but the best game mode you want to run this on is PROAM and Rec. Both of those game modes this build will excel at. And as you can see, we're gonna max out our driving layup, driving dunk, standing dunk, and our post control, so we can be a big body Miyagi in the paint. For our shooting, we're gonna max out our midi and our 3-pointer. Like I said, that 82 threshold right there, that's why we went there on the wingspan. And for our free throw, we're gonna have a very passable rating at a 77, which unlocks us 16 shooting badges. Now for our defense, we're gonna get an 82 passing accuracy. We're gonna get our ball handle max, and we're gonna go speed with ball at a 47. This gets us right at 11, so there's no need to go 50 because we're not trying to ISO in this build. I mean, if you want, you might be able to. You do have a decent amount of badges, but I wouldn't advise it. For our defense, we're gonna get this right at a 79. We're gonna max out our perimeter defense and our steal along with our block. We're gonna get our defensive rebound to an 89, and we're gonna get our offensive rebound right at a 70. And here you go. I don't think you can go much higher than this. For our physicals, we're gonna max out our speed. We don't need acceleration on a center build, so I did not touch it. We're gonna put our vertical at an 80, and we're gonna put the rest on our stamina here, so we get right at 60. You don't need a ton of stamina on this build, but if you do believe in stamina, you're trying to back down people on the 1v1 court, I fully understand where you're coming from, and maybe you could do something like this, flip-flop the vertical and stamina. But it's your build, you can do whatever you like. I personally would rather have vertical, but hey man, you can do whatever you want. Now, if we look at our takeovers, we get all the shooting takeovers, the rim protector takeovers, and the post scoring takeovers. I'm going to go with probably advanced post moves and then probably spot up precision. And as you can see, we have built a facilitating 5. I have not seen this build once. We get some nice comparisons. Joel Embiid, Bill Walton, and Nikola Jokic. Big Jokic gang in the chat. So yeah, guys, this is basically going to conclude today's video. Let me know in the comments down below which build you like the best. The facilitating 3-level 2-way point guard, the shot blocking wing that's not even a wing shooting guard, 6'9" demigod, the point forward build that is back. I haven't seen any of those. The skilled interior force, or the facilitating 5. Some very unique builds. And again, I ask you guys to get this video to 50 likes if you do want to see this on current gen. And yeah, guys, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Turn on those post notifications too, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Peace.